Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. We're gonna do Greedier mode today for the first time. Well, I did play it on stream a little bit, but I sucked at it, if that's any consolation. So that's what the final, post-it note piece here is, well, there's two final things. One thing is the outline of the post-it. We've got to get that filled in. Spoilers. And the other thing is we've got to get the red C for the red scent icon for actually doing Greedier mode. So we got to do this with every character in order to get the unlocks. But I'm going to start with Judas just because from what I played on stream, I found that if you don't get a DPS upgrade very shortly, your life is going to suck. Greedier mode is just hard greed mode, basically. So I figured we'd take a character who not only starts with a damage multiplier, but also starts with Book of Belial. The idea being that we'll have enough DPS support to actually survive the early waves, and, you know, knock out the Greedier wins as the easiest character, or one of the easiest characters, maybe, and then start to, you know, once we get our sea legs underneath us, take on the harder characters. Like, I was getting my ass kicked as Isaac. If that's any consolation. I really think that, Greedier mode is extremely difficult. I mean, it's not even easy right now. We're just doing a lot of damage. The only problem is, you know, obviously we also have 1 HP, so we do have to be shrewd in our dodges in particular, but if we can start to stack HP, I believe that we can make this happen. We've already finished the first 9 waves here. Remember, in greed mode, and it took me a while to remember this, but we take this. Go to your item room. What is that? Depression. Oh, right. It's Aquarius. It follows us around, and then occasionally it shoots lightning bolts as well. But we guarantee ourselves deals with the devil. All you have to do is do that final wave, which is technically optional, and then you'll get a deal with the devil. But we want to do it, you know? There's a pretty good chance that whatever we get from that deal with the devil could be HP. Even if it's not HP, I'd like to take advantage of it. I think that the difference, by the way, between Greed and Greedier mode is more difficult enemies. Not to mention, I think you get less money per, Come on, dude, you gotta go. I think you get less money per drop. I'm not fully sure, though. Oh, thank God. That was a tightrope balance until you just brimstone him the fuck out. Like, the fact that we're not getting through these waves quickly enough with Book of Belial as Judas should indicate to you that we're in a kind of a tough spot here, you know? And you get HP? I think you probably get HP. It's a bit of a, you know, wimpy buy. And of course, as soon as we buy HP, they just immediately give us a better item right afterwards. But we will use Book of Belial here, which actually will mean that we won't start with Book of Belial on the next floor. In the future, if we're feeling safer, we probably want to use all of the Book of Belial charge on one go. Just, like, get it done, do all the waves, including the deal with the devil wave, unless we absolutely have to take some more time. Let's see what we got in our deal with the devil. I mean, I would like the deal with the devil precedent, so you know what? Fuck it. Let's go for the deal with the angel on Greedier mode. I've had enough of this game's bullshit. I'm not even going to go to the curse room because we don't have the ability to get red hearts back easily right now. We can find them on the shop, you're not wrong, but apart from that, they're nowhere to be found. I don't know if you get consumables also. Speed plus range, lovely. We are 1 away from the spun transformation, and we are very fast, which is important for us, as we are also presently still pretty freaking weak, so that would be cool if we could get a little stronger here. We could go to the curse room now and maybe buy that red heart, but remember, every red heart we buy, every spirit heart we buy, holds us back. Every key that we buy holds us back from being able to buy another item. So I wouldn't say I'm concerned right now, but I do want to, you know, knock out most of these enemies before the next wave shows up, and especially we want to stay away from champions. Like that dude right there. Okay, we almost got these waves done. What's up next? Spiders and spawners. What's the greatest hit of all time? Okay, that's my bad. Here's our new seed, CG7KPYVD. That was actually a run that was going really well, so I'm a little bummed out. But hey, HP tiers up, at the cost of merely a shot speed down. That's not too bad. Extra battery charges. I think I'm going to try this right now. We'll just start 3 cents down, which is, okay, well, good use of my time. Good use of my time. Let's do this. I'm ready. That was a nasty way to throw, but, dude, I'm telling you, you're not going to believe me if you haven't played it for yourself. Greedier mode is no joke. I was talking to Invicta, and he's like, I don't know what's, you know, wrong about it. I beat it on, like, one of my first runs. I feel you, and I mean that sincerely. If you really pop off, especially if you get, like, a great item in your first item room, or you play as Kane, and you get a great item in one of your first 2 item rooms, because he starts with a key, and everyone's complaining about how difficult it is, you're going to be like, you know, I don't get it. I must just be really good at Isaac. He wasn't saying that. I'm putting words in his mouth, but take it from someone who's done, like, you know, a bunch of failed Greedier runs on Twitch. This is no joke. And I'm happy it's no joke, because Greed mode has been a laughingstock. Everybody's like, you want easy mode? Why do you need easy mode? There's already Greed mode, right? So they needed a little bit more punch. But this mode is not fucking around. I mean that sincerely, you know? I know we have another charge. We could leave and go get a key and then use a charge. We should leave and go get a key and then use a charge. Would you rather have a random item or the screw is what it comes down to. And I think it's close. But I'll roll the dice on a random item. And we got Bloody Lust, which could be amazing. Or could be worth not very much at all, honestly. Depending on how much HP we're able to get and how much we're able to make it work. And, you know, maybe it's a blessing that we died early on our Greed mode run, or Greedier mode run, because they tend to be a little quicker than your average run, so maybe it's not the end of the world. That's what I want to see. Nuke these gurglings down. That was beautiful. Dude, the Haunt is like our greatest friend and ally in Greedier mode. I really appreciate your support. Thank you. So because we still have Book of Belial active, that means we will have it for the next floor. I do think it's important to manage our Book of Belial effectively, you know. If we'd had Book of Belial earlier on that last run for the second floor, maybe I don't fuck up the early part of it so much and lead to a situation in which we take a bunch of damage like a dumb idiot. It's possible. Yeah, okay, in this case we will go 9 lives. Not just for the guppy chance, but it allows us to very aggressively take deals with the devil in the future. So I'm not going to take anything else. I'm not going to play any fortune teller or, you know, I think it was a 3 skull Monty in there. Instead, we're just going to start up our next floor, and we're going to, you know, go take a look. We got HP. Do we want this? Yeah. I was thinking about it, but I think we want it. The thing is, we might not want it yet. We might want it for a deal with the devil, but I think, what is that notched axe, dude? 7-cent Jesus juice as well. I don't know if we're going to get the money for that, you know, notched axe there, but that's pretty cool. What is this? I have seen this, haven't I? Mom's razor? No, I have not. It's sharp. Maybe it's like a sack dagger reskin? I'm assuming it's an orbital that does damage. What else would I think with it's sharp? I mean, I would think that maybe it could draw blood. Like, it could give us red hearts if it kills an enemy. It looked like it imparted, like, a status effect on that enemy. Did you see that? Not a status effect. Let's be more specific. It looked like it imparted bleed on that enemy. So maybe... Well, first off, I'm assuming bleed is a new status effect. I mean, it might not be bleed, but come on. That's probably bleed, right? I'm assuming bleed does damage over time to enemies. And I was really excited about it until I was like, wait a minute. That sounds familiar. That's just poison. Maybe enemies that are bled take extra damage. I know some, you know, bleed is taken from RPGs, I think. And also, of course, you know, the concept of bleeding in real life, I suppose. But sometimes enemies that are bleeding take damage over time. Sometimes they're more susceptible to crits. Sometimes they take more damage on hit. I don't know if there's a universally agreed upon standard. So obviously, the Guppy Dream is high on my list of things that we could do. We're on the second to last wave for this section. I don't think we want to leave mid wave though. Let's keep this going and only use 1 Book of Belial charge. Because you wouldn't. That was my bad for walking into them as they rotated, but also like, fuck off and come on. Fuck off and come on. The Northernlion story. Hello. We're going to take a loss on this one. We're going to lose a life. Probably. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's go see what we can buy for items. Maybe we shouldn't buy HP yet. I don't really want to buy the new item, honestly. And, you know, maybe that's my problem, but I don't really want to buy the new item because I worry that it's just not going to be useful for us. We got to try this now. Sadly, we would have been completely fine if we just hadn't walked into the attack. I wish they gave you more than 10 seconds to kill a champion version of the fucking haunt, though. But hey, that's, you know, that's what hard mode's for, right? Yeah, there you go. All right. I guess we will buy the HP upgrade and then try this out again. No Book of Belial active this time, but our damage is 12.46, so it's not like we're in a bad spot. I can't even get in there with the freaking Mom's Razor. Oh, Jesus Christ. After the initial wave is ended and the new enemy spawns, I can't get in there. I can't get in there for orbital damage. I appreciate this, though. We're going to make it. We'll fight the next wave. Is this the world's longest hollows of all time? Okay. We're not quite going to have a charge ready for the next floor, but that's okay. 100% deal with the devil chance, of course, because we hit the deal with the devil button. And that's really where we're going to have to leverage ourselves to win, I think, here. Oh, at least they give us pennies. That's actually really good. Although they seem to be giving a lot less than you normally expect from these guys. 1 penny per hollow? Are you kidding me? You don't fix the glitch where they just get stuck in the wall, but you fix the one that gave you 1 penny per body segment? Or was that like they died on top of poop so it couldn't spawn a consumable or something? Well, we'll shoot the poop and maybe we'll get something out of it. That's fine, actually. We got some extra demon hearts. Pleased with that. We can't really leverage too much else on this floor. We should go to the curse room, right? Even at the cost of a black heart, it feels right. Probably was wrong, but felt right. And I'm going to try to get Skinny Odd Mushroom, but it's unlikely to work. Yeah, just spiders, as far as the eye can see. And red hearts. All right, down to the next floor. I feel like we're okay. As soon as we push the button, we'll actually get a Book of Belial charge now. We've made it to the 3rd floor, so more HP is always good. Oh, okay, yeah. I need the speed upgrade, honestly. That's a not insignificant speed upgrade. Get some kind of like charming bombs. Raw liver at half price. Sometimes the Isaac gods look down on you and they take pity on your suffering and they smile and they say, get bent. And sometimes they smile and they say, here you go, son. Make me proud. I will make you proud, Isaac gods, I swear. So the pickup there, raw liver with the extra HP, is remarkably good. We basically doubled our HP. Growth hormones has given us extra damage and the mobility we need to make the best possible use of it right now, I think. The spawner needs to go. Like, could you spawn less champions for the demon hearts don't matter. Like, don't get bent out of shape about the demon hearts. Like, they're irrelevant. We don't need those to get a deal with the devil, so don't worry. However, I'm a little pissed at just the sheer amount of champions being spawned. Let it be known, I didn't take pot shots at greed mode that much. I had respect, dude. So now I have to, you know, reap the punishment for all the snarky internet comments about how easy greed mode is. I gotta play Greedier now. No good at greed mode to begin with, and then they, you know, oh, what if you did greed mode, but we're kicking you in the balls every 2 seconds while you play it. Alright, sure, let's not get demoralized. I mean, we have like 9 other characters to finish Greedier on, so it's gonna take some time here. I think we should just oh, there was no need to do that, but in the end, if we do it all in one go here, we don't need to be punished either. Apparently, the other thing with Greedier is every time you fight a boss, it's the haunt. We are number 1, except every time you fight the boss, it's the haunt. Also, the second boss spawns in 4 seconds, which is real dope. And this is the version of the haunt. Maybe I shouldn't be complaining, but this is the version of the haunt that does not create brimstone. It just shoots. So it can't even kill the angel statue for me, but I think that version of the Han might already be dead. Easy mode. Okay. What's next? 6 haunts, and you wouldn't. I refuse to go down like this. This is actually more fine than it looks, to be honest with you. Just don't make me fight Krampus right now. There you go. There's another Guppy item. We're close to the dream transformation. You gotta take a key. Do you go Hive Mind in the hopes you get more, or do you take Moldy Bread for the HP? I think you take Moldy Bread for the HP, honestly. What is this? Camo Undies, Camo Kid. I didn't see how it affected our stats. I have no idea. Maybe enemies don't... Yeah, okay. Sometimes we'll enter a room and enemies won't see us. Dun, 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 dun. 2 away from Spun, 1 away from Guppy. Might regret not taking Hive Mind, but actually feeling like we're getting some momentum here. HP, always a pleasure, honestly. Always a pleasure. Should have gone to our curse room on the last floor. You never know what we missed out on there. Luck up, good. Bad gas, good. Speed up, probably great, actually. I think maybe luck is not as valuable on greed mode as it is on normal mode, but I just don't know, like, how it gets consumable drops. That's creep. You can't stand on that. It's a speed upgrade on the cheap and a PhD at full price. If these enemies never see us, then life is beautiful. Did they okay, they're spawning enemies every 2 seconds. Literally, that's not an exaggeration for once. That's too much. That's too many enemies. At least they're spawning bombs as well, which is actually like... Yeah, we're gonna get hit there. At least they're spawning bombs as well, which means that the enemies will sometimes, like, you know, kill each other, but... Also, holy fuck. Slow your roll on the difficulty here. There did need to be a change, but this is drastic, Tyrone. We're on the womb too, so we're taking double damage. I thought for sure I was gonna get hit there. And I would have deserved it, honestly. We need this. Oh, obviously they can see you after you shoot, you dummy. Let's try to shoot the moon for a quick, easy upgrade. We got 5 cents back, so it was worth the test. We didn't buy a key though. Is there a key to buy? There is a key to buy. Okay. It could be worse. I'm happy we got the HP out of that at least. We should try to do all of our waves in quick succession. And the only question was whether or not we really wanted to buy another key on this floor. Oh, fuck these guys. The brimstone that these enemies shoot, as far as I'm concerned, if you dodge it, you're the greatest Isaac player that's ever existed. Maybe I don't have the speed necessary to get out of the way. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's fucking Maybelline, dude. I got no idea. Look at the speed of the... How can one man survive a Gertie Jr. with speeds of these magnitudes? Please die. Holy shit, we did it. We have to try the next one at least. I'd rather buy HP, even like at extreme cost to ourselves, and not have Book of Belial ready. But Book of Belial will be ready, so we're gonna use it. It won't be ready immediately for the next floor, but that's fine, man. That's fine. Alright, now the question that I'm interested to see the result of is whether or not we're capable of getting through the next floor, and also the boss fight, which has, spoilers, been changed. Right now, I stand by my theory that, you know, Greedier, Judas is a good place to start. As long as you're confident enough that you're not going to get hit too early, you're going to get that, that early damage bonus, which I think is more important. Because honestly, these champion enemies and just the sheer quantity that gets spawned in quick succession, they'll grind you down in no time as Isaac, unless you get a good item or reroll in that first item room. You can't even really take the Krampus's head here. I think Book of Belial is going to be substantially better. We got no item room on the next floor. I can't remember if we get no item room or we just get just the one that's free? No, we get 2 on this one. It's on the next floor. We only get 1. We get HP again. Thank God we did not lose our HP on the last floor. We came pretty close. Like, we could have lost all of our HP upgrades. Yeah, just walk on the spikes. That's a novel strat. Guppy. Not Guppy. 2.5 HP. I think you gotta buy it. I know we're spending a lot of money on consumables. The less money you spend on consumables, the better your life's gonna be. In greed mode. But I'm caught between, like, you know, nobody wants to go to, like, a payday loans place. You gotta make rent or you're gonna lose your apartment. You know, desperate times call for desperate measures. That's where we're at on this run right now. I'm sorry, I thought there were enemies here, but apparently I'm mistaken. We're in dire straits. We need to buy just to keep ourselves alive right now. If we don't, we will die. So we have some advantages. 16 damage is not insignificant. What the hell was that laser? Oh, it's okay. It's just these guys. That's not that bad. These guys are annoying, mostly because of knockback, though. Got nuked down pretty quick. Lovely. Lovely. This poor young man right here is actually unhittable, so please spare a thought for him today during the holiday season for all the enemies afflicted by the inability to be touched. And here is our final wave for this section. I walked into an enemy, but we did a darn good job there, I'd say. Now, do we want to risk it, or do we want to fight later after checking this item? I want to fight later after checking this item. We don't need spirit hearts, who cares? Just buy 3-cent red hearts. The relic. I mean, it's HP, and it's reliable. Alright, we got actually, like, a bounty of time to kill an enemy before the next enemy spawns. We had 8 seconds. That's, like, what have I done to deserve this good fortune? Or maybe it just seems like 8 seconds is a lot more time because we're doing a lot more damage now. But this seems like easier than the waves we had earlier, honestly. Strength card. Could be good, dude. There's our relic pickup. What else do we want? You're done, right? Close. Well, I think we should buy a bomb and then blow up those 2 shopkeepers. We might be able to turn that into 10 cents. And that would be sick. I'd really like a guppy item. Or brimstone, mom's knife, etc., etc. Okay, 2 black hearts. Honestly, could be worse. Could have given me a bad item that we could choose to take or not to take. There is a bomb for sale, and it's 3 cents, which is dope. Neither of them paid out. If you'll excuse me, I'll be too busy tilting off the planet to listen right now. I'm gonna try. Do it, dude. Hook me up. Sure. The left hand. Why not? You know, more power to us. The tower. Well, I will blow up everything on this room and then leave. Power pill. Okay, we get invincibility. I know you got me, dude. I know you got a sin robes in there. Oh, I got hit twice. That was dumb. 2 of hearts. Bad guess. We should have picked up a heart before we used 2 of hearts. Oh, bad trip. That's another classic. Another all-time classic. Strength card. Stop paying out with bad things. Luck down. Okay, curved horn. Curved horn is awesome. Our damage is now 35.7, but part of that is bloody lust. Ooh, what is that? Little horn. I have no idea. We still want this. Do we want the tower card, or what is this one? Bad gas. Shit, dude, take the tower. Maybe in an alternate universe this saves us somehow. Are you hearing that? Did we just shoot a firework off? I'm confused. Alright, Pop Book of Belial. Life's gonna be tough down here, okay? You do have a shop. You can probably buy 1 more item. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Can probably buy 1 more item. Or a few HP, which hopefully we don't need too much of because we're gonna have the relic. We're gonna have the chance to snag a deal with the devil, and something like a something like a guppy item, for example, obviously would be like a huge help for me. Taking more damage than I'd like to admit here. We're also fighting about 12 different waves of enemies. But, I mean, I think that's what I get, because, like, to be honest with you, I didn't really get stacked. I only have Bloody Lust, Curved Horn, you know, a couple of different damage upgrades, a few tiers upgrades that, you know, seem to be pretty solid. Like, this run's not out of control or anything, so I can understand why we would be falling behind against these waves, because it really only makes sense. It's not like we got raw liver, you know, growth hormones, poison shots to relic, or anything like that. It's a rare Northernlion passive aggression. Doesn't show up that much. Thankfully, it's a bad habit. I'm pretty excited, speaking of passive aggression, to die 9 times against Ultra Greed. I saw it coming. Well, we did gain 4.76 damage in quick succession. If we can go down to the Ultra Greed fight with a ton of damage, or like, sorry, a ton of HP, we may well be able to make this happen. Like right now, I'm just like, why waste the charge? We don't need to go check that shop yet. We can even pop like the tower card. It's a big room. We're unlikely to take too many hits, I think. These guys are like freaking like a squad of TIE fighters or something coming in there. Yo, could you fuck off though with this? No, no man can dodge that. That's undodgeable. You're tilting me off the face of the planet right now. I'm having fun, but I'm also like, you know, hey, come on a little bit with the bullshit, please. You know, I'm just one man. Now comes the ultimate test. Do you fight the final wave with, you know, 28 damage, possibly risking all of your HP being gone, or do you go buy something? I think you wait till the red poop comes back, and then you hit the button. And you fight double Mr. Fred, and you thank the relic profusely for its help. Slowly clear some dodging space, and then knock him out. This way we save a Book of Belial charge, because we had already used one. Something up here. Many things up here, probably. Get a deal with the devil. It's not Guppy. But you do get, like, a black card for picking it up. So we basically break even on this. And then our final shop. We get Belly Button Trinket. We get the D Infinity. How could we not take the D Infinity here? Reroll forever. It's D10. Now it's the D6, but we got... we need a charge. Of course we need a charge. How are we going to get a charge? You can't get a charge. There's no way to get a charge. Then now there is a way to get a charge. Please, give me a charge. I don't even want... oh my god. How could you? I don't even want the D6. I want the freaking D100, dude. Have you ever been this tilted? Figured, you know, let's look for a secret room. Alright, well, we'll take Book of Belial with us. This is a fun run. Fun while it lasted, guys. Real fun run. Give me red hearts, please. We will lose on Ultra Greed, probably. I would love to not, but it's probably gonna happen that way. But did we learn a valuable lesson? We learned that Greedier is just a harsh mistress, and this is actually like a genuine difficult mode now. So it's gonna take us probably a long time to get all of these characters grinded in greed mode. It's gonna take a while. And maybe that's a good thing. But for now, it's a rude awakening, I'll tell you that much, to get used to this. I also forgot that we have 9 lives. So, oh man, it has been a while since I've had a run that was not quite good enough, and thus 9 lives is going to lead to us probably dying, well, 7 times here. Red hearts, I would like to take care of if possible. Thank you. Stop that. Okay, sure. Whatever. Yeah, juice me. I'm gonna be straight with you. If we go down to 1 HP, Did he just one-shot us with that spin move? Well, this, you know, our damage is coming up as a result. But we might as well just hold R at this point. I'm not even trying to be like, you know, oh, we have no chance. I'm really just being like, I'm just being honest. The odds of us coming through with a win here are basically nil at this point, because it's a two-phase boss now. It's not merely the single first phase of which you're familiar with. I do believe this run was probably winnable, but clearly the way that I've done this is not conducive to victory. Dude, the little horn shots are pretty cool when they actually land. Look at that. Just saved our lives. But look at the incredibly slow speed at which we're making it through the first phase of Ultra Greed. You just, okay. I mean, I want to hit him with my orbital because we're doing no damage. I'll tell you what I will do. Instead of just forcibly, like, quitting the run, I'm going to take damage so that we can get bonus damage out of Bloody Lust. We might be at max with 22.81 because we didn't gain any that time. But how do we... Oh, but you know what? Book of Belial took us to like 50. Yeah, we should have done that first. But in the end, I don't think it matters that much. Like, the boss is still dying at an exceptionally slow pace. So we are pretty much just done here. And that's going to mark our first... Oh, god damn it. That's going to mark our first on-camera loss in Afterbirth Plus. Not really too bummed out about... Well, I guess we already lost at the start of this run. This is a good prelude, I think, to, you know, Greedier in general. We're going to have a hard time. Honestly, Judas has an easy early game, and we got pretty stacked on this run. There were probably... I gave up a couple of HP upgrades I shouldn't have lost, and if we had those completely full going down to the chest, or, you know, going down to this fight, we might have been able to swing it. But apart from that, like, it's pretty ruthless. This mode does not mess about. We might have also just been one guppy item away from an easy win. And of course, you know, when you got an orbital, if Nod Leaf shows up, you're pretty much set. Well, it's our last chance. I am giving it the honest try here. Please don't drop a coin directly on top of me. And, you know, we'll not come back to Greedier mode immediately. We got some other stuff. Like, I've always preferred the normal kind of shell for the game, but Greed mode is cool. And there's definitely new incentive with the unlocks to play it now. Time will tell how I feel about Greedier mode. Right now, it's punishing. It's extremely punishing. But some of that is my own design here, too. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.